Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here. We're back. It's on Monday, so I'm bringing you guys what's left of the week week 6 games. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I already covered my game versus Caetano 93. I happened to emerge victorious, and in addition to that, I also covered one other black-white game. I believe there was a seismitoad in that game, and it's funny because there's also a seismitoad in this game. So that's cool. Let's get right into this one though. It's gonna be SoulWind against Raiza, and after that, I'm gonna also try and bring you guys the Pearl ZF game and the Pot Show versus Frania game. We'll see how much time I have, but yeah. For now, it looks like pretty standard team from SoulWind. I don't really understand running Seismitoad with no spinner, but on the bright side, he only has 3 Pokemon vulnerable to Spike. So if he faces like a Ferrothorn Rain, at least, well, actually, no, that's still pretty stupid. I don't actually like. Seismitoad needs a spinner or Magnezone. Yeah, this just seems like a real big fish from SoulWind. Wow, against someone like Raiza. But then again, look at Raiza's team. It's Dragmag, so pretty much in the same ballpark in terms of fishiness. So two pretty interesting teams. I like the 6 Raizas using Dragmag wise. Seems pretty standard. Normally, I would just say fuck the spinner and go with Latios over Dragonite or Starmie. I guess you could keep Starmie for now. Yeah, I don't like Dragmag a ton without Latios just because all the utility forces progress. But Karen Black sort of does the same in its own way. It sets up, and I guess if you're going to use Dragonite, you want the spinner. So, like, fair, you kind of pick your spots with Dragmag. It's just my personal preference nowadays. This actually is the same 6 I used in World Cup, but I'm assuming it's different sets. Raiza builds his own teams. He's a really intuitive black-white player, so I've got respect for what he picks. And SoulWind, of course, is the best of the best in this tier, so definitely calculated in using Seismitoad without spinner or Magnezone. And he's got Nicholas plus Latios. Scarf Latios does really, really well in this match for Scarf, and even Specs can kind of pick him off with, you get some chip on the Jirachi, which Firethorn, Landorus, Nicholas Skull kind of contribute towards as well as the Seismitoad. If it's Trick Room, Nicholas especially does well later on in the game. Landorus, if it's Rocks, it could wall things a little bit like Garchomp and Dragonite, depending on sets. If it's Scarf, it could kind of be a pivot around things. And Tar, able to trap the Starmie potentially, get a Brox, yeah. And Ferrothorn, of course, it's mostly Magnezone fodder, but it's able to switch into a Dragon attack or a Starmie attack, so it could go a long way. Look at the matchup. If it's Scarf Latios, I definitely favor SoulWind. If it's not, then I think it's pretty even. Probably even a slight favorite towards Raiza just because the Cure and Black plus Magnezone combination looking really good. Just needs really Outrage Lock to do like damage, so you could like Dragon Claw. Like come in against the Seismitoad, Dragon Claw to pick something off once that Ferrothorn's trapped, and do that again maybe later on. So yeah, that's cool. And then Dragon Dance, Dragonite. If it's Jirachi Berry, especially if it's Scarf Landorus, could do well. But again, if it's Scarf Latios, then I think SoulWind has the edge. So let's get on into it. I imagine we're going to see a Landorus lead from, SoulWind. That makes a lot of sense. And Jirachi lead. I know that SoulWind and Pearl tend to run these faster than most, so it's going to be faster than Jirachi, which is not too shocking for me, but maybe surprising to someone else. I just know that those two in particular run really fast. But anyway, we're going to see Icy Wind on turn 2. It's almost definitely Shuka Jirachi, so makes a ton of sense. Now we're going to see Protect from the Seismitoad. It looks like it's a utility Seismitoad, which is pretty cool. Without Stealth Rocks, I think that makes a ton of sense on a team like this, so I give SoulWind a lot of credit for that. Anyway, we're going to see an Energy Ball there into Nicholas. Good scout there from SoulWind. And now we're going to see a follow-up Energy Ball that's doing 24 after getting a drop. And Focus Blast is going to do 37, so yeah, it is a Trick Room variant. If I could be Trick Room plus Recover, if I had to guess, that's the trendy set. And Dino's going to be that. Starmie's going to come in here. Going to go for an Ice Beam, predicting probably the Seismitoad. But we're just going to see a Psychic. Hydro Pump wouldn't have quite killed, but anyway, this follow-up Ice Beam's going to get a Mineral after that one being on max. So Nicholas is going to recover up. He's scared of Hydro Pumping into the Seismitoad. Makes a lot of sense. He's going to Ice Beam again into this 30. That's chipping the Pharaoh. Maybe creating a trap here could make a lot of sense. But we're just going to go for a spin to at least get the rocks off. On the spikes, and that's going to allow that dying. He's going to allow Magnezone to get in. So yeah, I mean, nice plays there from SoulWind, not risking the Seismitoad. And he's going to get a knockoff on the balloon there, which is fine because he's got a couple ground types. Doesn't really need the other spike, especially with Dragonite not being impacted. He wants to get rocks up, though. That's pretty big. Lander's going to come in and try and revenge kill this. I assume you're just staying here on the rocks. It's going to be another hidden power from Raiza to try and ship this, because getting damage off this is huge, especially with rocks not being up. You kind of need to pressure it. And now instead of going for Earthquake, he's going to go for U-turn. I'm not sure I agree with that, but Tar's going to come in. That's fine. On another hidden power. Personally, if I'm Raiza here, I just hidden power again, because Landorus looks likely, because SoulWind kind of screwed around that turn. But he's just going to go for the Thunderbolt. So it's going to take rocks, but then lefties times 2. He's going to heal it up. I assume he goes for Earthquake here. Yeah. This does allow Raiza to get a free switch in to something or other. But it looks like SoulWind has a pretty sizable lead at this point. Especially since that means it has to be Scarf Latios. Now, the main thing I don't like about this being Scarf Latios is Unicus is going to get killed here is that now you only have one thing faster than like Dracan and Keldeo. You use your Scarf Landorus, and I don't really like that a ton of teams. Anyway, he goes Side Split here, which is makes a ton of sense because if you're Vanish Kill with Latios, it's like awkward with Jirachi and potential Dragon Dance, Dragonite, and whatnot, and also the chance of Draco missing because you're probably not Dragon Pulse on Scarf. So, yeah, trading that to put this in hazard range with the Earthquake because you have Earthquakes instead of Rocks makes a ton of sense. So it's a nice safe play from SoulWind. In the long haul, he's going to edge out to secure him. Double Protect helps, but doesn't really make a big difference as far as I know. So yeah, SoulWind piloting a team that interesting set wise, and six Pokemon wise, quite nicely against this Dragonite thus far. Raiza still is an outside shot though, maybe not Scarf Latios especially. We're gonna see Garchomp come in against Landorus, and now we're gonna see just in Hidden Power Ice here. I assume we just let go to Jirachi now. Yeah, so ultimately it's gonna come down to the Latios' Scarf, I think. Dragonite comes in here. It's going to be no Yachi. Oh, he's just going to go over to Dragon Dam Outrage. Makes a lot of sense, yeah. And now Tar comes in. Just, again, don't want to risk missing Draco. That doesn't matter. It lives this anyway. And if it crits, then it dies to Sand. But yeah, now Garchomp can come in. It's almost definitely going to be Scarf from Raiza. And it comes down to if SoulWind to Scarf or not on his Latios. And I mean, nothing else is speed control, so there's no way he's running 6 super slow Pokemon. So it's definitely going to be, and he goes for Draco, he connects, and he's going to win 1-0 in a close game. I don't think there were any really blatant misplays on either side. Close game overall, but SoulWind definitely the edge throughout. So yeah, Scarf Latios just puts in work against Dragmag, and it was showing quite nicely there. So good game, well played, interesting teams for sure. It's finished. Peace.